You see it all over YouTube. People casually mentioning Webull in their videos, dropping links and descriptions, promising you free stocks worth vast sums of money. But is it all a scam? Let's talk about it. Hey, I'm Brendan, and every week you're subscribed here, you'll get a free video on personal finance or the productive use of your time and money. First, we'll briefly talk about what Webull is, then we'll go over how they're giving away free stocks like Halloween candy, and finally we'll wrap up with whether or not you should partake. At the end of the video, I'll show you all the free stocks that I've personally gotten from Webull and what they're worth. First, what is Webull? Webull is a relatively new online stock brokerage platform. It can be used on desktop, like on your computer, but it's largely mobile-based, so it's made to be on your phone, on your iPad, and used that way. It's regulated by the SEC and FCA like most other investing platforms, so that's good. There are no monthly fees, no account minimums, and no commissions on trades, which is awesome. The user interface is fairly slick, but it's also packed with just tons of numbers and graphs and charts and data and all this extra stuff. There's a lot more going on here in this app than there are in other popular investing platforms like M1 Finance or Acorns. And yes, you can trade cryptocurrencies on Webull with their approval. That's getting more and more popular these days, so if that was a hanging question you had, it's yes. And IRAs are also available through Webull. If you're not familiar with an IRA, it's a different type of account, and the account is totally built around the prospect of you retiring someday. So you get special tax breaks either now or in the future because that money is sort of locked away for your retirement. They're very good. Do more research on those if that's piqued your interest. There's also a whole sort of community section of Webull where you can comment about whatever stock you're trading or whatever you think is going to happen with other people. And so they give you their own dedicated outlet for that if you don't get enough of that kind of thing elsewhere. The way Webull makes money is from margin lending, from interest on balances, and from payment for order flow. And that last one, payment for order flow, just means that they still make money even though the trades are commission free. So there are extra little ways built in there for them to make a little bit of money every time we make a trade. I personally think that Webull is best overall for people who are intermediate or advanced investors. People who want all that data, they want to be able to wrap all that up into their decision making. They know how to leverage that to their own benefit, hopefully. A beginner likely doesn't want or need a platform like this. So maybe Webull isn't best for everyone, but aren't free stocks best for everyone? Who doesn't like free stuff, right? The first way for you to get free stocks with Webull is just through an initial sign-up bonus. I'll be like everyone else here. I'll drop my link in the description, so if you sign up, you deposit $100, you'll get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,600 a stock. Generally for me, the average has been more in the range of like $6 to $9 per stock, so don't expect to come away with a ton of money here, but hey, a free stock is a free stock, and that's a lot of fun. This is initially how I started using Webull too, because I wanted a couple of free stocks. So I was watching another YouTuber's video, I signed up through their link, I got my 2 free stocks, and it was great. So I left that money in there because, of course, as soon as those stocks hit my account, I sold them, and I just cashed out. But then they got me on the second way that you can get free stocks with Webull, and that's deposit bonuses. So what they did was they slowly fed me offers to deposit more and more money. I didn't have to invest it, I just had to deposit it, and it was basically like deposit $200, get a free stock. Deposit $500 and get 2 free stocks. Deposit $1,000 and get 4 free stocks. And it just kind of kept snowballing like that. And I thought eventually they were just going to offer me like 1,000 free stocks for depositing $1 million or something crazy like that. But they didn't. Eventually, the offers stopped or they capped out above a level that I was willing and able to deposit. So I got some free stocks from that initial sign up, then I got some free stocks from depositing, and it was good. There were no catches for me personally. It worked out fine. I ended up, whenever those stocks hit, I just cashed them out and sold them and then took the money. So that's an option for you. If you want to get some free stocks, not hold on to them and just cash out, you can totally do that. The third way that you can get free stocks from Webull is through their referral program. And in my opinion, this is the reason why so many people talk about Webull online. Because on their blog, on their YouTube channel, on their Instagram, whatever it is, they stand to benefit and get free stocks themselves if you sign up through their link. Now, depending on the arrangement that they have with Webull, whether they're just a kind of normal refer, or if they're part of the official affiliate program, then they stand to gain more or less here, but a couple of free stocks 100 times can amount to a decent amount of money. So that's pretty cool for a creator to be able to get some free stocks that way. But I think what this ends up doing is it makes people want to talk about Webull more than they probably deserve, because as a standalone investing platform, it's fine. There's nothing bad about it, but it's not the best. It's not the greatest. It's not something that you would use outside of the fact that you're probably going to get a bunch of free stocks by using it, by referring people to it, and by talking about it all the time. On top of the normal referral bonus stocks, they have additional programs that come and go. Like right now, they have this thing called the Webull Wheel. And so it's kind of like a wheel of fortune. And if you refer somebody, you can spin the wheel and you can either win a couple of like cheaper stocks or potentially some very high value stocks or a limited time like free access to their level 2 trading data if that's something that you're interested in. And of course, you have no choice in what you win. You just spin the wheel and see what happens. But because I'd referred some people, because I'm a YouTuber and I've got links, some people had been referred through my link. I was able to spin the wheel, and that's where I got some of the most high value stocks that I've ever won with Webull. So should you partake, should you put your information out there into the world one more time, sign up for an account and deposit any money? Well, if you really want some free stocks, then I think it's worth it. I've run into no problems with them. I've enjoyed getting free stocks. I think it's kind of fun. And the platform itself is good. It's fine to use. And actually, one of my favorite features that I didn't mention before about Webull is that you can do paper trading, which is just like pretend money that they give you that you can trade. And so this is a little bit of like a safe outlet for me that if I feel like, yeah, I think oil is going to go up a lot here, maybe I should buy some oil stocks. Like, I'm not actually going to do that with my money because I'm just so conservative and I want everything to be indexed and really well diversified. But with paper trading, I bought some oil stocks, and of course they did super well. So it's kind of a fun added feature that they do that some other investing platforms don't do, and it's been fun to play with that. So there are more pros than cons with Webull. But at the same time, I can understand if you don't want to put your information out there, if you don't want another account to think about or to link up with your bank or to worry about or to handle during tax time, just for 2 free stocks worth like $10, $15, $20 probably, then I totally understand. And I don't think you should feel pressured into it just because people talk about it and we mention the name. Just don't worry about it because it's not that big of a deal. But if you like free stocks, if you're willing to sign up for yet another account, have yet another login, then yeah, you legitimately get free stocks. It is not a scam. They actually land in your account. You can sell them. You can take the money out and you can go buy a new pair of shoes and a Whopper. Like whatever you want to do with it, it's up to you. Now let's talk about all of the free stocks that I've gotten from Webull. In total, I've gotten 68 free stocks from Webull, which just feels like a ton. That is madness. Like I said, these have proven to be truly free. They've landed in my account. They've been legitimate. I haven't had any problem or any hesitation from Webull if I want to sell them, if I want to withdraw the money. Like, it's legit. It actually has happened. And as I was looking at my Webull account this week, I was contemplating, should I have actually held on to those stocks that I sold and just see what happens, just let it ride over time? Or was I right to sell them? Because ultimately, you have no skin in the game when you get a free stock. So if anything makes sense to hold on to, it seems like it's the free stock. But depending on your risk tolerance level, maybe you think that it's the best thing to just take the money and run. So of course, I had to test this out. I made my own spreadsheet where I put in every single free stock I got, when I got it, the price that it was whenever I was actually awarded the stock, and then I have like a live updating little ticker formula that goes into Google Sheets so that I can have a little comparison to say, whenever I sold this, was that the right move or was it not the right move? And so it's kind of a fun experiment to see, am I ahead or behind? Overall, the net result is I'm behind. I would have done better to just hang on to the stocks because A, they've risen in value overall. And most of that was 3 Snapchat stocks that I got like a while ago because they were like $13 a stock and now they're $50+. So that was like $150 I missed out on right there. But not only have most of them overall gone up in value, I also missed out on dividends in between now and then. Because if you're unfamiliar, dividends are paid out by certain companies where whenever they have a profit, they can take that money like any business and keep it or reinvest it, or because you own part of the company, they may elect to go ahead and just send you some money, which is really cool. So you can choose to keep the money or reinvest it or whatever. So I would have made money in both of those ways, in the stock price rising and in keeping dividends. So if you go ahead and sign up for Webull, should you keep your stocks or should you sell them? Overall, we can't predict what's going to happen, especially based on these randomly chosen stocks that you get. So you've got to do what's right for you. If you want to take the money and run, go for it. Don't look back. Don't make a spreadsheet a year and a half or 2 years later. Just do you. But I can also understand wanting to hang on to the stocks because you have essentially a $0 cost basis. You were given them totally for free. So who cares if they go down in value because you didn't buy them anyway. Whatever works for you, whatever floats your boat, helps you sleep at night, makes you feel good. It's fun either way. Shameless plug, to get free stocks, you've got to use someone's referral link. Mine's in the description if you want it. Use your friends, use Graham Steffens, use Andre Jix, use whoever you want. I literally don't care. I just wanted to make this video so that you have all the info at your fingertips and you can make the best decision for you. Don't feel pressured to sign up. Do what you are comfortable with. Other good investing options if you're not interested in all that data-heavy graph, all up in your face view from Webull are Ally Invest are really good, Acorns is really good, and I've made videos about those in the past. So whenever this video is done, they're gonna pop up here next to me, and you can click on those videos next if you'd like. Or if this video was terrible and you've somehow made it all the way to the end despite the deep hatred building in your heart, then click the dislike button twice. And otherwise, see you guys soon. Bye.